many times can this family make the same mistake?
I'm the sun and earth
Paying the consequences each time.
of nothing in particular.
All I want is to be loved.
The Crown season 4. Alright, so The Crown season 4 is the 4th season of the Netflix series The Crown, which is about the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. You know, we've had 4 seasons of the show so far, and I've really enjoyed this show, and a lot of it has to do, I love history, as you know, watching this channel, and I've always enjoyed the show mostly because I love history, and British history is really a period of history I don't know a lot about. So I've always been interested in each season of this show. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting too, and that was kind of interesting. I will say this is probably my least favorite season so far of the show, and I think a lot it has to do is there wasn't no big, big like historical moment episodes. And I was kind of sad about that. So this season it is during the 80s, and we introduce Margaret Thatcher as Prime Minister, known as the Iron Lady, who Meryl Streep played in a movie which I've never seen. Might watch that one day. This season also introduces Princess Diana and her loveless relationship with Prince Charles. The thing about the show is, like, you know, last season we saw where Charles wasn't allowed to marry the woman she loved. Very similar to what happened in the first season of The Crown, with Margaret wasn't able to marry the man she loves. And so Charles finds the perfect person, as his Uncle Dickie told him to find this person that's going to help you become king, and you can continue the line. And you know, I mean, you feel bad for the guy. I mean, he loves his girl, but he has to end up with this loveless relationship. And I have to say, they did a wonderful job casting the girl who plays Diane, and like how she goes with the public and how she's so loved and everything. And then, but then you see on the personal side of it how she and Charles just don't match together. They two should never have been married at all. And yeah, I found this season very interesting. I did like bits of the stuff they were doing with Prince Charles. I thought that was, or with the Queen and the Prime Minister. I thought some of that stuff was interesting. I would like to see a little more stuff, maybe with some of the main characters. I would like to see a little more with Queen Elizabeth, because I never really felt like Olivia Colman really became Queen Elizabeth that we saw Claire Foy did in the first 2 seasons. Because the first 2 seasons, I was like, that's Queen Elizabeth right there. I think she completely captured that character. I felt like she brought a little more of her personality in this season. Or she has some very funny moments, as Olivia Colman is a very funny actress. And I would like to see a little more Prince Charles. I would like to see a little more of the husband character. I thought that would have been a little more interesting too, but you know, it happens. So overall, guys, I did enjoy the season. It's not my favorite season of the show so far, but I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing the show wraps up. I mean, we won't see this again until 2022, so who knows what the world's going to be like in 2022. Maybe I'll get to go to the movie theaters again in 2022. But that last final 2 seasons, which will be the 90s and probably the 2000s, probably up to today, I'm interested to see what happens with this show. So guys, have you seen The Crown, and what are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. Guys, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to see more, tell your friends about Easy Nation. Oh, too easy.